I believe Tweety Bird said it best. Blondes do have more fun. Now, with that being said, now that she's out of the way, being Donna, that is, time to break open the blonde bombshell. So, we're discussing Monday Night Raw yet again. Well, of course, they had a replay of last week's vote, which, another one of those wonderful video packages. Come on, WWE. Empty chairs, announced tables, empty hallway. We walk down the hallway with the cameraman who's supposedly not there. And we see Triple H exiting his locker room. So he goes down to the ring. We see an empty gorilla position. And he says, apparently in the ring after... first, let's let him get to the ring first, Blondie. Okay, he gets in the ring. And he says that he's the only one that showed up. And discusses the walkout, the solidarity rally taking place outside. And he discusses what he should do. Should he step down? Or should he walk, quit, just go? And one thing that me and Triple H have in common is that he's not a quitter. And guess what? Neither is the blonde bombshell. So, I love that about you, Trips. Just wanted to let you know. Good job. He basically is giving us Raw. By the way, just a side note. When he said that he was going to get down to his tighty whities, you were disappointing me. Where was the tighty whities? Anyway, Cena came out to the ring. And of course he had to discuss the rally and Triple H. And Cena said that he fully supports Triple H. And he made several good points. That's shocking, Anyway, he said loyalty and it didn't matter who was in charge. Raw is about chaos. Which, hello, the blonde bombshell has been saying chaos is what it's about. Come on. Sheamus came out. He talked about his attack of 2 years ago, their previous feud, the respect, and that he wanted to be a part of Raw. Punk feels responsible, of course. He came out. But let's back up. He came out, of course. He felt responsible for starting the whole quote-unquote revolt, making everyone look out, thinking that looking out to walk out, it made you look cool. And he talks about The Miz, Nash leaving, the champ, the industry solving problems in the ring, dealing with that person one-on-one, and not otherwise. Triple H makes a match with Sheamus and Cena, the ref. Punk commentary did also the ringing the bell, which, Punk, you were very entertaining this week. I'm going to give that to you. Then, of course, the match was interrupted by Vince. He came out with his famous walk that he does. And he did what we all thought he would, make Laurinaitis the interim GM. Laurinaitis welcomes the talent back after commercial break, and Morrison comes up to talk to Laurinaitis about how he thought Triple H was a narcissist, but he was the worst choice that he thought could happen. And then, of course, after Morrison walks off, Christian walks up, Laurinaitis and JR and King return, Cole returns, and let's just get to Cole right now. He has so many delusions, doesn't he? I mean, he goes from thinking that he's a female, Aaron Brockovich, to thinking that he's Gandhi. Not me, but somebody needs to call that boy a shrink, don't you think? And then Morrison versus Christian took place with friends, being Vicky Guerrero and Zach, I almost said Ryder, but no, we didn't get to see him tonight. That was very sad. We got to see Dolph Ziggler and Swagger. And who is that other idiot they run around with? Oh, yes, Mr. Jefferson, Jennifer Hudson, David Otunga. Okay, then we have JR and, okay, we got to that part. Move on, Blondie, move on. Okay, Christian and Morrison had to wrestle in their street clothes because they had just came back. Felt sorry for them, didn't y'all? Of course, Christian beat Morrison, and there was a great big beat down on Morrison. Rhodes, Swagger, Christian, Ziggler. Punk and Del Rio tonight. They just built that match all the way up to No Kingdom Come, and then that was a rather disappointment, I thought, but a wonderful ending. And of course, Orton versus Mark Henry tonight is also, and then we got to see Mark Henry walk out. Woo! Hold the excitement to the ring, and Laurinaitis and Triple H had a face-to-face moment in the back. Oh, I love it when he gets mean and angry. It's a turn on. And of course, he says he didn't want the job. And Triple H, I love you for this moment. You said you ever try to pick up your teeth with a bunch of broken fingers. And then a stare down came between the two. But, honey, Triple H, where's the hammer? Okay? We need the sledgehammer. And hammer down, baby, hammer down. Mark Henry thrills us with a replay of SmackDown and the Big Show return, the Hall of Pain. He talks about punishment. Uh, Pain and vengeance is his. Best part ever. Orton took the microphone and he didn't appear in the ring, but he appeared off screen, backstage, probably in the gorilla position, and said that his wrong, Mark, vengeance is mine. Randy the Orton Viper. He and Mark Henry go one-on-one. Of course, during the match, Cody Rhodes has to interrupt. Mark Henry gets countered with an RKO, then Cody Rhodes assaulting Orton. Orton down and Rhodes and Mark Henry leave. Cody says that if you cut the head off the Viper and all the venom spills out of it, then I think he bagged Orton before he said that. But that laugh, it was rather dimensional that he did tonight before he left. And yet another replay. But then we had a promo of Del Rio and Punk, and then I have to say, I fell asleep. But I woke up to Air Boom and Mason Ryan versus Ziggler, Swagger, Otunga, and Vicky Guerrero. And right now I'd like to know, where the heck is JR? Because this is not Dallas. And it was like, where is JR? When I woke up, he was just not there. I'm sure they would replay that later, right? Wrong. They don't replay the important parts. They replay these parts that have, oh, so importance. Anyway, Vicky Guerrero, she was out at the side of the ring again. This time they didn't eject her from ringside. What is wrong with that? And of course the match continues. Mason Ryan pins Ziggler. Vicky Guerrero screams, "No! Are you kidding me?" And King and Cole chat about the WWE Network. There's a new vote to the new TV show that will be on WWE Network. Then Del Rio and Punk tonight, Be a Star with wonderful Sheamus. I call him Mr. Ronald McDonald. I don't know why. I think it's the red hair. He kind of favors Ronald McDonald to me. Anyway, they said don't be a bully, be a star, show tolerance and respect. The promo of Brutus Clay. Oh. And of course, we have the new exciting movie coming out with John Cena, The Reunion. Okay, although it does look good. I'll give him that much. Del Rio versus Cena, Vengeance. Ricardo Rodriguez rattles on, and out comes Del Rio, being proud that he's a title wearer, showing us that belt all the way to the ring. More Del Rio. And then I call him the new savior of Monday Night Raw, Punk. He comes out to face off with Del Rio. And I'd rather have Punk than... or Cole says... wait a moment, the blonde bombshell's confused, and that's hardly ever happening, but you know, the blonde bombshell does have its moments. Let's see, I'd rather have Punk than you. Oklahoma City loves the Illinois man. Punk smiles, and isn't it wonderful that Oklahoma loves Illinois? I just thought that was wonderful. What a combination. And then JR is fired. Cole rattles on. Del Rio sidestep Punk. Punk lands on knee, and Laurinaitis orders the match to be stopped. For a minute, I thought he actually had some common sense. And then, of course, he then brings back and reinstates Miz and R-Truth. In true WWE fashion, we brought them back, and R-Truth and Miz again singing back at Hell in a Cell, and it was Miz and R-Truth attacking Punk and Del Rio. King and I support you in telling Cole to shut up. Where's the replay of JR getting fired? Del Rio, Rodriguez leave Miz and R-Truth versus Punk now beat down on Punk. And the best part of the whole night, Triple H hits the ring. That's right, the game is back. And it's a cleaning house time on Raw. Except where's the hammer? And then, of course, it's a wild night ending with Laurinaitis and Otunga talking in Triple H and Punk versus The Miz and R-Truth at Vengeance. Can you believe that Punk and Triple H are allies? Will this last? It has its possibilities. Just as the blonde bombshell still has her possibilities. And I would like to show you at this moment what the blonde bombshell has put on just for this video. Are you ready? It's very special, okay? Again, she's got her Trish Stratus jacket. And hold your breath, fellas. It sparkles, it shines, it's blue. Oh my gosh. I love this top. As you can tell, it totally shows off the wonderful assets. And you know what? The guns are just getting better and better. So, see you soon.